Something you don't hear every day. Donald Trump and Bernie Sanders agree on one thing. They want to limit credit card interest rates to 10%. Here is what that means. Hi, I'm Jim, a financial educator for WalletHacks.com. Follow me, and I hope you sound smarter than your friends. Donald Trump on the campaign trail said that he might try to limit credit card interest rates to 10% instead of the now more exorbitant 18, 20, and even more, depending on your credit score. I see two problems with this that just jump right off the top. First, your credit card rewards are going to become less lucrative. I mean, credit cards, they make money both on the transactions, but then also on the interest rates that they charge to people that don't pay back their statements in full. So if you're used to getting 1-2% cash back, it's not going to be as generous because they won't be able to pay for it with the interest from other borrowers. This is going to make credit cards a lot harder for people with lower credit scores because credit cards can't take a risk on them. Normally, when they lend them money, they get to charge them more interest, and they can take that interest and sort of bank it. I mean, they're going to really just put it in their pocket. But when you look at it from the numbers perspective, when they collect more, they're able to sustain defaults and late payments and things of that nature, which are more likely with people with lower credit. The end result is that while having a cap of 10% sounds great in theory, it has knock-on effects. And those effects are your credit card rewards are not going to be as generous, so the folks that rely on those are not going to get as much. And then two, people that don't have as high credit scores, they're not going to get certain credit cards because the credit cards can't make it on the interest rates. Finally, if they're able to cap credit card interest rates, the question then is what's next? Auto loans, mortgages, all of these loans where the market tends to set the rate. Now, if there's some sort of cap set by the government, it changes the risk-reward ratio for all these businesses. And as a result, some people will not be able to get these loans. In the end, a cap like this is probably going to require an act of Congress. The president is unlikely just to be able to say, hey, we're capping all interest rates at 10%. So it's not something that'll happen immediately. And so we'll see this very far in advance. But these are just the more obvious things. What do you think is going to happen?